Hey, Sterile Processing Universe, it's Hank Balch here with another episode of Fighting Dirty. And on this episode, I got a special one for you. Reasons to quit your job. I would not recommend you watch this with your supervisor over your shoulder or your manager, but I got good news. They're no different than you are, and if you're a supervisor or manager, you know that. We've all quit jobs before. And I think we've all had some pretty good reasons probably for quitting jobs, but I'm going to give you a couple of more that are particularly tailored to life in sterile processing. But before I do, let me just say, if you're getting pressure from a boss or even a coworker to not quit your job, even though you really want to, and there's all these reasons that you should, but you're getting pressure to not make that decision in your best interest, I want to give you encouragement to block those haters out, do what's right for you and your family and your career, and don't feel bad about it, because frankly, they're going to do the same thing. They're giving you pressure. They don't want to lose you. They don't want you to mess up the jive in the department because you may leave. But at the end of the day, they're going to look out for themselves, and you're the only person at the end of everything that's going to look out for you. So you need to do it. Don't feel that pressure and don't cave to that pressure. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about a couple of good reasons to quit your sterile processing job. Let's see. Number one, they're not paying you enough. We talk about that a lot on Beyond Clean, on the podcast, on these videos and articles I write. But as much as we're fighting for more compensation and we're trying to get that to happen in the sterile processing industry, if you got bills to pay today and your current job is not meeting that financial responsibility that you have to yourself and your family and the people that you owe money to, like your landlord or the grocery store down the road, you got to make a decision that's in your best interest, even if it means quitting your current sterile processing job. So number one, if you can't pay the bills, it may be time to go. Number two, if the job context that you're in is bad for your mental health. Now, I'm not talking about like driving you crazy. We've all got situations, days, and coworkers who drive us crazy. But seriously, if you're having issues with depression and despair or anger and anxiety, if you just don't look forward to going in to work ever, and it's always a grind and you're always thinking about it even when you clock out and go home, that's probably a good indicator that this may not be a good fit for you. And when I say quit your job, I'm not first saying quit sterile processing, because there may be other contexts, and there definitely are other jobs out there that are not as stressful as the job that's really driving your mental health into the ground. So be willing to just take a step back. You don't have to suffer every day when you go to work. You don't have to hate all of your coworkers. If you do, it may be time to take a look at some of the resume places out there. Look online for some of the job searches and be willing to quit. The third reason I'll give you today, and this will be the last one that we stop on today's video, is really opportunity for growth. And I see this a lot on social media these days. There are folks who apply to a job, supervisor, lead tech manager role, and they get shot down. They get shot down again and again and again, and they become really frustrated. And they're like, I just can't grow. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my resume? What's wrong with my credentials? Why can't I grow in this place? Well, I don't know every situation, every context, and every department, but I'll tell you, if you keep running into a brick wall in terms of growth and you want to grow, that's a good signal to you that you may need to go somewhere else to grow, even if that means not taking a job that's a promotion somewhere else, but taking a lateral move. You're a technician, you become a technician at the hospital across town. If that's going to give you that opportunity in 3, 6, 12 months to grow the way that you want to. And again, don't feel bad about that. You have nothing to apologize for wanting to grow your career. And to your team and your bosses, you have nothing to apologize for and handing in your 2-week notice if that's what's required of you to move on. Okay, so hopefully this video is encouraging for some of y'all. I hope the haters out there who don't want anybody to ever quit and ever leave and just go down with a sinking ship, if that's what your department is doing, I hope you take a step back, give these folks some breathing room to make their own decisions, just like you make your own decisions, and let's all work together to get everyone in the industry where they really want to be, where they're going to thrive, where they're going to be happy, where they're going to be an active part of a sterile processing team. That's the best case scenario, and that's what this video is all about. I hope you enjoy this content. If you have any other ideas for sterile processing videos, I'd love to hear them. Hit me up at hank@beyondclean.net. And until next time, guys, keep fighting dirty.